Episode 2.
Number 2, uno, dos. Let's get it, man.
All right, episode 2 of the Collective Crew podcast. We got,
Collective crew.
the Collective Crew, because we might forget the name. The only thing I remember is CCP. It's easier.
Yeah, I'm gonna start saying CCP off rip. Like, yo, it's CCP back with episode 3. See, look, I got the intro for next video.
You see,
It's
that's
down
it.
packed
Just
already.
you don't even have to do the intro. I'm gonna just cut in, just do it in. We have different clothes.
Save that clip, and I'm gonna be in a whole different fit. That's how we gonna do it. I
Yeah.
like that.
So I'm about to see.
What we reacting to, man?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do something different on this podcast. We're gonna be reacting because there's not a lot of stuff that happens.
We got no current events.
Like the
That's
only
funny.
thing we had to talk about is I became a well, it's not soccer. I don't know if you know this, Keon. It's not soccer. All right, as a
You talking about football.
yeah,
Football.
we like as a official man of culture. It's football, all right? No more of this soccer stuff. At first, I didn't understand. Like, bro, like they call America stupid because we just call it we call it soccer. And then after watching the World Cup yesterday, it was France versus Argentina.
Okay, and how did that go?
Bro, no lie, it's probably one of the best sports games I've ever seen. Like great defense and offense from Argentina. I was seeing plays I never seen before in real life. I thought you could only do subscribe. I thought you could only do that on Mario Strikers.
Nah, I've never watched a soccer game in my life from beginning to end. Nah, that's crazy. But I've been hearing that it's been wild though. Like I was out in the gym
Mhm.
on Sunday. I was playing basketball with my homies, and like there was a whole court that stopped playing to like sit their phone on the couch just to watch. I think it was France or somebody that was playing, and when they won, they literally ran around the gym with their flag, and I didn't know what was
It
happening.
was probably Argentina. France took an
Argentina.
L. Yeah. It
Ah,
yeah,
yeah, that's tough.
but surprisingly, like it made me a fan because I was like, what are the odds that people are even saying that this is the best World Cup of all time?
Oh, that's a hell of a
Yeah,
statement.
like they said this is the greatest World Cup of all time. Like teams were tying, like they tied 2 times. They had to do penalty kicks, which are like the penalty kicks is like, oh, you have to score the most. Like you have to just you place the ball and you have to kick it to the goal and you have to score the most without it being blocked or other situations. And Argentina won because of the penalty kicks. When I saw France did the penalty kicks, bro.
I was about to say some country was getting bashed for how trash their penalty kick was. Is the penalty kick when they like it's like either 3 or 4 guys that's like standing side by side and they like jump or kind of like try to get in the way of the ball before the ball, or is
No,
that something?
the penalty kicks is like if the both teams have the same score even after overtime, they have to do penalty kicks.
Mm.
So it'll be one player from France do a kick and then another player from like Argentina. So it'll be 2 different teams. So they take turns doing kicks. But I think it's like the first to, let's say if you have like the first to 4 or if you miss, you basically like you're pretty much done for. And bro, France can't kick, bro. I've seen it with my own eyes. Like I don't know the names to all the players yet, but when I saw one of the France player like completely missed the goal and hit it like I was like, who you kicking to, Casper? I was like, don't you
That's
want
a
to
lot
win
of
the World
pressure.
Cup?
It's a lot of pressure, bro. It's just one person kicking and the whole world watching.
Yeah.
My son was put on the spot. That's all. It's just his nerves got to him, or he's just trash. Either way, he's just ass, bro. I don't know.
Uh.
But my boy Messi, nah,
Yeah. I mean, look, everybody knows Messi. You don't even have to be a football fan to know who Messi is.
not you trying to get points for saying football. Wait, oh, okay.
Because it was
Speaking
his
of
first
FIFA,
time. That was his first time ever winning a World Cup.
what? When? Last
Th-
year? I mean,
no,
not last year.
this the game that the FIFA World Cup. That was his first time ever getting a World Cup.
What? See, I don't
Yeah,
know nothing
that's like
about
winning
him.
a ring, and like
Oh, see?
But mind you, like the World Cup is every 4 years.
Yeah, so you got bragging rights for a minute. That's
Yeah.
pretty tough. What about the new kid, the young kid? It was like either 20, is he 21, 20,
Yeah, the dude
23?
from France. That's who made me a fan of who made me a fan of the sport. His name he was
Yeah,
his name is Mbappe, bro,
Mbappe.
bro. I don't know if I
I was
pronounce it right, but I know his name is literally Mbappe. That's how the commentators are pronouncing it. Unless the commentators was butchering it, don't blame me. It was the commentators. They were English commentators, because God knows every other country was probably saying it a lot different. Um, but yeah,
sounds like
bro,
him.
like he is so good that he was. I'll be honest, he was basically carrying the team. Like,
Yeah, wasn't it like he had all four goals? It was like 5-4, and he had like all four. I don't know if that's accurate, but it
no,
was something.
but he was putting in like the smoke. For example, let's say like the best example. You remember when LeBron made it to the finals with the Cavs, but it was LeBron
Oh yeah,
carrying the team, and
yeah.
he basically got smoked because it was just LeBron versus I forgot who he played in that finals, but the Cavs were done, like they were
It's
done.
got to be Golden State. Golden State is doing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I
got.
think that's who it was, and it was literally that situation. Like Argentina had a team. Like they were on France's ass. They were like they had a whole team. I even said I was like, man, I was like, France is being outclassed. What the hell kind of game is this? I'm like, this is a World Cup. And then like literally the second half, like after the 45 minute, and we came back from break, like France was like going crazy. Oh like the game was good. When I wasn't even looking at my phone, bro. It was one of those.
You was locked in.
Yeah, I was
You
like,
was locked.
bro. I was like, why you didn't tell me soccer was good, bro? I mean, football.
Oh yeah, chill. We gotta we gotta
Yeah,
keep our fans here. Football is the shit.
bro,
Sponsor.
cause like her family and stuff, like they're into the sport, and they talk about it. And like, it's like I just watch basketball, watch some UFC, some football,
Real sports. Nah, we stop.
But
Just playing.
now after watching the World Cup, I gotta say it's subscribe. See, help us, help
Oh, I
us.
missed that one. I didn't see the green like this. Oh wait. Okay, so wait, let me ask you a question. So do you think it's only because it was on like I guess the World Cup is like the top tier of like the sports competitors in soccer and sorry, in football. So do you think it's only because it was that top tier? Like with regular everyday football, would that still be interesting? Or is it
I
just because it
think
was the
I
World
think it
Cup?
is because everybody still gets hype even if it's not World Cup related. Like
Okay.
people who watch the sport always says it's good. And then if you watch highlights too, like even highlights, like it's always fire. But it's one of those things where when it comes to sports, like you got to be invested to it. What if it's boring? Like
Baseball.
okay, see, I wasn't gonna try to pull that trigger, but if you're a baseball fan, I'm just
I'm
saying, baseball ain't it.
son.
The
The
skills for
highlight.
it, the skills for baseball
Highlights.
though, I gotta give props to the skills of baseball because like from throwing the ball, you could die. That's it. Cause they doing it from like 100 miles per hour. You dying.
Oh my God. Yeah, the skills, steroids that it takes to play baseball is insane, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
but it's just the pacing. I'm not a fan of the pace. If that's my big like reason why I don't watch baseball, it's the pacing. That's about like especially when I remember I went to like a school like in high school like mad Dominicans, bro. So it was like mostly like yo Red Sox. He's like you always talking about Red Sox, bro. I'm like what do you mean? Like what? You know what I'm talking about? If you live in
nah, my school
NYC,
too, bro. My
yeah.
school too.
If you went to school in NYC, mad Dominicans, yo, Red Sox, so like, you'd be like, what? Who is this? Red Sox.
No, it's crazy. Unintentionally, but I'm kind of wearing my high school colors. That's gross.
Oh,
But
damn.
yeah. back in my high school days, we had oh damn, what was the name of our team? I think it was the Vipers or something with a snake,
The
either
Randy
Python or
Ortons.
yeah, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I never hated baseball so much, bro. Like
Oh,
the
so it was
baseball
mostly your
team,
school's fault.
yeah, bro. I
You're
was like
bringing
the
out
baseball
trauma.
team. It's we just rip it off an old band-aid, bro. It's like, yeah, fuck baseball, son.
No,
What we
but
reacting
not
to,
but not
son?
wholeheartedly. But again, football. Real football. After what I saw, ooh, real football. There's no cutting commercials. There's none of that. Great game, fantastic. I'll be watching. I'll be watching the sport a lot more after that game. 10 out of 10. Definitely one of the best things I've seen. Like the what was it, the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl mid. That's it. After watching this, Super Bowl is mid. All right. So we're
I
gonna
got nothing on that. I ain't got nothing on this.
Super
I ain't got
Bowl.
nothing on
Super Bowl is just concert and commercials, and
word.
that's
I'm
it.
there for the concert, the halftime show, and for the commercial. That's why I'm tuning in.
That's literally why everybody tunes in. It's just for commercials.
And Tom
It's
Brady.
Yeah.
Tom
He
Brady.
needs to go. He needs help.
He
He
my
gave up
son.
his he
For
gave up his wife and kids for the sport.
the sport.
Bro, you're like 50
My
years
son,
old. Why are you still
he's
playing football? It's time to go.
because he wants to be the greatest or the very best. Oh, let's talk about my son Ash Ketchum in his
Oh,
last episodes, bro.
before we do something else. All right, let's go. Let's talk about our
We
boy.
talk about the greatest. My son is
He's been in the
finally
sport 25 years.
and he's still 10 years old. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
But it tells you a lot though, right? He did everything in
Dedication.
1 year.
I
He a
mean, I was
pro.
watching him when I was 9.
If he's
I'm
still 10,
28, bro. That math not mathing, bro. That math is not mathing. He ain't got no shorty. You telling me he ain't got no girls?
no, he actually has a girl though. Like
Ooh,
not like
Misty?
no, there's a girl named Serena, I believe. It's like it's like I forgot which region was it, but it was like they did the whole thing of like, oh, she was the friend that he knew since he was like a little kid. And then like before they
He's-
when like two trainers, when Ash finished the season and then they separate, there's always that little crossroads.
Yeah.
All right. So with this one, like Serena, I'm pretty sure it's Serena. Um, before she
William.
goes down the escalator, she kisses Ash, and,
What?
and Ash
That's like
was
a little
like they
acting.
don't show it, but everybody's reaction in the background was like everybody was just losing it. Ash was like, damn, and then
I'm
she
weak.
dips. I was like, no one. I was like, no one other than Latias in that movie, which is kind of freaky, but
Hey, look. No one else got any action? Nah, that's wild.
But yeah, Ash's journey is officially coming to an end. I mean, obviously, I stopped watching Pokemon since uh
Forever ago, bro.
Black
It's
and
been a hot minute.
I stopped watching during Black and White.
I think my last season I tuned into was like Johto, bro. Because that's the last intro I remember.
Johto's like the second region. Oh no. you stopped
It's
that
a
you stopped
whole
that
new world to
you stopped
live
that
in.
Entei? That's
Yes,
crazy, bro.
yes.
You're in
That's the, that's the last one I remember.
I
It's the
stopped
best
the
intro. That's
no
the best intro.
No, it is the best intro. I agree. The Johto intro is the best intro. Like the first one is classic and nostalgia, but like the second intro is a bop. Like it's an easy bop. Like no, that's not
Easy.
even a debate. That should be like that. You know what? I feel like one day we go to Comic Con or something. I'm gonna bring like a mic
Oh
or
yeah,
camera. I'm like, what's the best Pokemon intro? They say the
that's a
original.
fact.
I'm gonna throw the camera on the floor. I was like, you don't know what you're talking about.
We just gotta start RKOing them when they say the wrong answer. You just nah. That'll be fire though. I think that'll be lit.
Yeah.
2023.
Oh,
Calm.
we could try. Yeah. Uh,
Press tickets. Press tickets.
well, I was talking about. I stopped at Black and White because the whole 10-year-old thing. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
when Ash won the Battle Frontier. The Battle Frontier was like he was facing trainers who had like legendaries, and that was like the upper echelon of like, oh, if you're like if you beat everybody in the Battle Frontier, you're like, you know, like best,
Goaded.
like you're GOAT because you're fighting trainers who have like Articuno, all the OP like
Subscribe.
yes, he subscribed. Had like all the OP like legendaries, and he was winning, and he was it. And then the black and white season happened, and this is where I drew the line. I remember my reaction too when I saw it on TV. It was like Ash Ketchum, 10 years old. I was like, no, he's not.
His fourth season, talking about 10 years
It
old,
was
bro.
like, I wasted all my years growing up for you to tell me, Mister Commentator, that Ash Ketchum is still 10 years old. That's why
My
I
son ain't
stopped.
gold.
I gave up. I gave up on. But I did. But anytime something happened in Pokemon, I always like to look up to be like, okay, what Ash did. I want to see because I like to see what Pokemon he captures. So I always like make sure I paid attention. Like even now, I paid attention. Like everybody knows that he's like the the best trainer in the world now. Like he's like the world champion. Like he smoked
That
everybody.
is
That's
gold.
it. Like that's why you gotta end Ash's story. How you gonna beat someone who's world champion in the world? You can't beat someone world champion. He's
He's
done.
he's literally the GOAT. You can't do nothing else.
He won with
His story is
Pikachu.
probably that's the best part about it. My son won with the OG.
Yeah,
Fire.
so it's gonna
It's
be.
fire.
Will you be watching the final episodes of Ash's journey though?
Yeah, well,
It's
let me
only like
not
11.
commit.
It's only like 11 episodes.
I was gonna say, wait, where can I watch it at though?
YouTube because we gotta wait mad late.
Exactly. It's not like I'm gonna tune in on Hulu or Netflix.
Yeah, you gotta watch it on. You gotta watch it on. Yeah,
You
I'll
gotta
watch it on
pirate.
YouTube. It's the only way because Japan's like releasing a Pokemon. They released it on Netflix, and Netflix takes a while. And Netflix like to drop it in batches. I'm not waiting for Netflix. I'd rather watch it,
Word.
illegally.
We about to watch it like One Piece. We gotta pirate it. Gotta pirate the
Uh,
episode. We
and
gotta
yeah,
cover it now.
anything anything else you want to talk before we jump into this new hip thing that we're gonna try to do?
um,
Spider Verse.
yes. That trailer, did you see it? Did you see the trailer? You know I saw the trailer, boy.
Seen it.
Fire.
Look at that.
That movie's gonna be
Look at that.
I can't. It's underneath. I wanna
Oh no,
strip,
chill,
bro.
bro.
You
No,
feel
chill.
me? You feel me? You can see a little
See,
something.
we already about that life. That's it.
I wish I could show my posters on the wall, but they ain't gotta see too much. My room look crazy right now. But Spider Verse, oh my god, bro! I ain't
Best
gonna lie.
Spider Man movie.
You saying that right now? We
The
ain't
the
even
sequel.
seen it. It's going nah. Yeah, it's
But
gonna be
I
crazy.
guess we'll wait. But what you was gonna say?
I said Miguel. Miguel is a problem. Why is he so aggressive, bro? The boy got jumped by like 20 Spider Man, bro. It's
All the
because he's
Spider
black.
Man. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
because
Exactly. That
he
was
took
it.
off his mask, bro. He took off that mask, and they was like, "Nah,
Spider Cop
fam,
instigated. He was like, "Wait a minute." He was like,
something ain't right."
he was like, all of us. Let me see. He's like, I see an Asian Spider Man, a Spanish Spider Man, a Middle Eastern Spider Man, a black one. Nah,
Y'all
you're not
going
Peter
too
Parker.
far.
You're not Peter Parker. Who are you?
I'm Tyrone, Tyrone Parker. Yo, did you see the Spider Woman though with the afro
You mean
and
10
the
out of 10?
motorcycle?
You mean 10 out of 10? They didn't have to
Bro,
do that.
she dropped the motorcycle
She's
with the
thick.
web. I was like, nah, bro, talk about it.
They didn't have to draw her thighs that thick.
Dexter's mom thick, bro. That's insane.
They knew what they were doing.
They
Sometimes
always, they always. I ain't gonna lie.
sometimes it
I
helps
said a
the other community, and sometimes the other community helps boost animation, whether people like it or not. It always helps. It goes two and two. I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna lie. Mom's mom in the beginning giving real milfy
Right.
vibes. His mom on the rooftop. I was like, who the baddie, son? I thought he had a new shorty. That was his mom. I was like, what? Jesus.
You got and Miguel, I gotta see. I hope they explain how much because 2099 now that's just pushing it a little bit too far. He ain't 2099 no more. He's like 2035. I mean 2305. Because why is he so buff?
Every
He was not
son.
that buff in the post credit scene. No way.
Son, he was looking crazy. And also, did he? I don't know from the trailer. Did he like claw into Miles's chest, or did he just grab him? It
He
looked like
grabbed.
he.
He basically like grabbed him, slamming him down.
Okay, I thought because he don't. What was 2099 has like a flaw? Does he like not have sticky powers, or he's not have webs, or he can't? It was something he can't do. It's like either he doesn't have the spider sense, or he doesn't
Well,
have the
he
sticky
doesn't.
power.
He does. If I remember correctly, he doesn't have the spider powers. He has the
I think
suit
it's
that gives him.
yeah,
He's basically like Batman Beyond. He don't have like. It's the suit that gives him like everything.
but he does have like some sort of venomous bite or some weird shit
I
like
think
that.
that's also. I think that's still part of the
Suit?
suit. I believe
Oh,
so.
that's whack.
My
That's trash.
memory of Miguel. It's like it's been a hot minute since I know Miguel's backstory because he's not always in the comics now. Like Marvel been pushing like they've been pushing like Spider Gwen. Well, they call her Ghost Spider now. They got that. They be pushing Miles and Peter Parker and all this other stuff. But it's been like the only time like they bring back 2099 is like, oh, you messing up my future. You ate a steak raw. Why did you eat it raw? You messed up my future. And then he goes back.
Butterfly. The butterfly effect. Word.
Yeah.
The last time I even got any backstory was like playing, what was it, Shattered Dimensions? That was like how many years ago?
Oh, like you mean like web like shattered like yeah, probably like shattered dimensions, right? When he
Yeah,
tried to
Shattered
save like
Dimensions.
when Peter Parker turned like an evil scientist. Spoilers.
Or was that? It was another. It was two. No, that was Edge of Time, I
Oh
think.
yeah, that's what it
Edge
was
of
mostly
Time.
dedicated.
Shattered Dimensions when it was all the different Spider-Man, they all working together. But Miguel
The
was in
real
it too,
Spider
bro.
Verse.
Facts. The OG Spider-Verse. I ain't gonna lie. All right. So since we on Spidey real quick, best Spider-Man game. Yo, what's your favorite Spider-Man game of all time?
See, that's hard because I feel like the I feel like the Spider-Man PS4. Wait, hot take. This might be hot.
Oh man.
I feel like Spider-Man Miles Morales is the best Spider-Man game.
The new one that just dropped?
I feel like because
Nah.
I put because I was gonna say like Spider Man the PS4 version. Like I played so many Spider Man games. I'm talking about like Spider Man PS1 where he had the web punk like the web gloves,
Gauntlets.
the spider dome. Like he was OP as hell. Like whip cartridge. Like he can't touch the floor
The
because there's like
ground was
fog.
yellow.
Yeah, like
The
the
yellow fog.
yeah. So like I've been playing
I'm not
Spider
gonna
Man
lie.
for years. So with Miles Morales, I just love the I guess they just took what I like from PS4 Spidey because you know they took a risk with that game like killing Aunt May and all that stuff. So I love the storytelling
Oh,
for that. But I feel like they did even though Miles Morales was a shorter and compact game, like they did what they had to do. And I was like the mechanics, the web swinging, the fighting, the storytelling. I was like, damn, dude was like, we ain't gonna snitch, bro. He's like, you're part of us. He got Bodega Cat. He went to a bodega and had a cat, bro.
Bodega
Was
cat.
Spider Man? I would if I had to rank my top three. It would be Miles, PS4, Spidey, and Web of Shadows.
That's crazy. That's a hot take for. I mean, it's not too hot. That's actually a good. That's a good one.
Why?
I
What's your
was gonna
favorite?
say my favorite of all time
Spider
has
Man
got to
2.
be between. Nah. Chill,
Oh,
chill, chill.
everybody say
I was
Spider
gonna
Man
say,
too.
Ultimate Spider-Man is like that comic booky one,
You just unlocked my brain. I
bro.
forgot about that
With
game.
Venom,
Hold
that's
on,
golden, bro.
Web of Shadows is
And
different.
Web
It's
and Web of
different.
Shadow. I
It's
was gonna say
different.
Web of Shadows is a calm second for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I played that game front, back, center. It's got the craziest story.
Oh yeah, because you could play that game so many different ways.
Exactly. You could have so many different endings, so many different
Yeah,
relationships. That was
heroes,
insane. Like that
villains.
was so many cameos. It was like so many different heroes you got to play as. That yeah, that Web of Shadows and Ultimate Spider-Man are like top tier for me. But I feel like this new one with Miles and Peter is gonna be
Oh,
like
they have
my
to.
very it's gonna be third, bro. It's gonna be fine because Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales they are high, but I didn't want to give them that because they're so new. It's like they kind of took, like you said, like the elements from the other games and just polished it and made it so much better. So it's kind of hard to put that up there, but they really are doing a fantastic job. Like Insomniac is killing it right now.
Can't wait
No,
for Wolverine.
Wolverine. Yes, yes, sir. Wolverine's gonna go stupid. Oh my god, when does that even come out?
There's no release date, but Spider-Man 2, let's just call it Spider-Man. I don't know why it's called Spider-Man 2. There's literally two Spider-Mans. So
Word, Spider Man.
it's called Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man comes out next year in fall. So
No day.
how do you beat how what game is gonna come out next year trying to compete with that game?
That's why they waited because God of War and
Oh,
and
it was just
Elden Ring
every
is done.
it literally there was no threat to Elden Ring until God of War came out the end of the year, which is crazy.
Exactly. Now imagine if Spider Man came out in this on Christmas.
Oh wait, like Final Fantasy 16. Oh wait, next year is actually stacked next. Oh wait, I gotta
We
Final
gotta.
Fantasy 16 comes out next year, and the gameplay it's made if like I know you're not like a huge Final Fantasy head, but like
Mhm.
the director's from Final Fantasy 14, and Final Fantasy 14 is like it was a game
Crazy.
I've avoided for like so long, and I was like, it's just an online MMO. It's just I was like, it's mid. I want to play like 7, 8, 10, blah blah blah. But then when I
You
played
played that.
14, bro, the story,
Why?
it's honestly it's literally the best Final Fantasy I've ever played, and the story is still ongoing. So they have time to like keep updating. So it's like, how can you beat a game that's always updating its story? You know,
Grand Theft Auto.
updating the story online.
That game has been running for a decade plus. It's still going strong, bro. That's crazy.
But let me see. But yeah, like Final Fantasy 16 is by directed from him, and the gameplay is they got the fighting director from Devil May Cry 5.
10 out of 10.
So it's not the because I know you don't like the turn based stuff, but this
Right.
one is not turn based. It's gonna have Devil May Cry combat.
See, now I'm a little nervous for this game of the year, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think Spider Man might still take it.
Yeah, it might take it because again, like the first Spider-Man game took risk. They killed Miles' dad, bro. They killed Aunt May, bro. They almost made me
Oh,
think they even said that Peter was hitting Black Cat raw. Cause he was like, damn, I have a kid.
oh yeah. So that I ain't gonna lie. I was still mad that she lied about that, bro.
I
Like,
still know I feel like she's telling the truth. In my head, even though she says she does, I feel like she's only telling Peter, like, oh, I feel like because you know how Black Cat is as a character. I feel like she's still lying until like we
oh
see
yeah.
her again, because
Until you see the kid, then there's
yeah,
no more lying.
because
But
because she always does the whole like switcheroo of like, oh, he's like, it's not really. He's like, I don't really have a kid. Because Peter actually was like, wait, so about that kid, she was like, wear a condom, my boy. Like, he crazy, bro.
yeah,
He hitting these chicks raw, like Peter.
like his semen not deadly. His semen could kill somebody, bro. It's wild.
Radioactive, spider blood. It says it in the theme song, bro. Like, come on now.
All right, best Spider Man theme.
There's, there's only like one.
No, nah. See, you
Okay, wait, wait,
wild.
wait. Hold on. My brain,
Uh-huh.
my brain turned on. My brain automatically went to Tobey Maguire's Spider Man.
I was talking about the animated shows, but
Oh,
hey,
because obviously '90s Spider Man had like that intro, like
that's
Spider Man.
classic.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that was like the I was talking about what's the
oh,
spectacular one?
spectacular,
Spectacular. Yeah,
spectacular.
that shit go hard. Was it? What? Oh, damn, I forgot the words. Damn, it's escaped me. It was like swinging through the west body, thumb claiming west finger from the
Yeah,
highest ledge. You
it
can swing
slapped.
above my heads. It was like, oh yeah, that shit hard. That shit was hard, bro.
And then like Spider Man Unlimited had like that.
Oh, that techno shit.
I was like, what the? Trying
That
to
shit was.
compete with Batman Beyond. I see you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Batman Beyond it was mad emo, but I used to fuck with that shit hard. That.
Oh no, because it's not emo. It's just that it follows like the cyberpunk noir like
There we go.
aesthetic.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
fire.
everything about that is already like futuristic. So they were already about that life. But what is it? But I was thinking when I was thinking about Spider-Man theme, I was thinking about like overall, like my brain thought of like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And remember when Remember when the first Spider-Man movie ends? It's like,
Oh
ding.
shit.
Bro, that's like the
But
hardest fun, bro.
son,
10 out of 10.
but
That still
yeah,
gives me goosebumps. Like, I think they played that theme in did they play it in No Way Home?
I don't remember.
'Cause that theme goes hard, bro.
Nah, that was fire. When he was like, "Who am I? I'm Spider-Man." And it just opens up the chest. Yeah, that was tough. That scene went crazy. Even
Yeah.
the motion in the Tobey Maguire's is underrated. Like how he used to swing so fluently.
Yeah, bro. Like it it's crazy how films back then, like since a lot of them use practical effects, it still holds up. Like it wasn't like in that film, you could watch it now and like you'd be like, damn, it doesn't even have like a lot of CG. You'll notice CGI in Spider-Man 2. Like I remember rewatching Spider-Man 2, I was like, okay, I see when the CGI is starting to become like the thing. Like it started to,
Yeah,
but Spider-Man 1, is a lot practical. So it's not like a lot of, it was kind of crazy how Spider-Man did swing though in that final scene. Cause I was like, bro, I was like,
mad
what are you,
CGI, mad
what?
CGI.
No, I was gonna say, I was like, what are you swinging on, bro? It was like you swinging on the sky. It was like
I,
PS1 Spider-Man swinging on the
that's
sky.
like the game, bro. That's just like the game. Shorty got all up here and just messed up my whole recording.
Oh damn, not messing up. That you gotta, yeah, share the dog, right? Is it a dog or a cat?
Yep. He just jumped up here. Say what up? Don't run now. Or get out of here. She tried to jump on my lap. Look, you getting caught in my headphones.
Oh man, but yeah, Spider-Man OP. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh man. Into the Spider Verse. No wait, not
oh,
into the
they
Spider
both
Verse.
come out next year. Next year is Spidey year, my boy.
Fire. We got the movie and the game back to back. That's
We
gonna be
should
lit.
like do a whole review on
Yo, if
Spider
it's
Verse.
co-op, we should stream the game, bro. If it's co-op.
It should honestly, it
It
should be
should be,
co-op,
but I don't think they're
but
gonna do it.
if the co-op subscribe,
Subscribe.
if the co-op makes sense, for example, like how they did the thing with Gotham Knights and then how they was like, oh, we have to turn down the flow motion combat because since it's online and blah, you can't like fight faster and all this other stuff. So, cause Spider-Man PS4, like the action was like both
Yeah,
Spider-Man games, like the action's kind of crazy. So
I
if
ain't
there
gonna
is
lie.
co-op, as long as it works, but I have faith in Insomniac's decision, whatever they go with. But I feel like it's a no-brainer.
I hope they don't do like, like how they did the Spider-Man and like just moments where you gotta play as MJ is when they're gonna give you control of Miles and then vice
Oh,
versa. It's like,
I don't think they're gonna do the whole MJ thing anymore because that was everybody's complaint for the game. So they know that no one really likes the MJ missions.
I mean, like when like first seeing it, it's like, oh, that's cool. But then it's just like it's so trash. It's like,
Yeah, I'm
you know
like,
what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta play her like 4 times, bro. Yo,
yeah, like once or twice would have been, you feel me? You were trying to incorporate her into the story. They gave her way too many opportunities to be useful, bro. It's like, calm down.
it
MJ's not that useful.
it worked in the Miles segment though, when you had to escape from Rhino, bro. That was scary.
Oh yeah, that was intense. That was yeah. Playing as Miles made more sense than playing as MJ. Certain points, certain points. Yeah, that Rhino like fucking what was it? What he called it? I hate Chase of Goose. Chase of Goose was terrible. It was just oh god.
But
And that's the first thing they did in the game. That's the first thing they touched on.
oh, what in the Miles Morales game, right? He was
Word.
he was like, man, I could give you the smoke now. I'm not the same Spider Man. Like,
That whole chase through the mall was just 10 out of
yeah,
10, bro.
see, that's what I mean. Like, even off the bat, they even had like Jaden Smith like singing the song in the beginning of the
In the
game,
beginning,
bro.
yo, that song go hard, son. I was like, nah, this game 10 out of 10, bro.
When he first gets his suit and you see him sliding in the snow, bro, you saw
Oh
his
man,
household had like soul music, jazz music, but it was Spanish too. You saw like the Spanish food and all this. He
nah,
was
they
speaking
really.
Spanish. He was doing sign language though. Oh my god.
Oh, Shorty with the fatty, bro. The sign
Oh,
language Shorty.
she's best. If Miles doesn't end up with her, in this
He failed.
universe.
He dropped the ball, bro.
I'm gonna tell Insomniac. I was like, this game is a 0 out of 10 because you fumbled the bag. He's like,
We
he's
got
been
no Gwen.
like there. She gave him a scarf and a hat.
And it fits perfectly, bro. It never moved. It never wavered while he was swinging. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, like I don't want to see Miles with no other character other than her. Just stop it. All right, that's it. Peter,
This is
make him end. I don't care about MJ. I'm tired of MJ. That's my hot take. I don't even think it's a hot take. It's time for Peter to move on from MJ, bro.
that's tough. That's like asking Superman to leave Lois Lane.
But here's the thing. At least Superman and Lois Lane, they don't break up like every 3 issues of a comic book with so let me tell you this new like the new storyline that made me stop. I stopped reading Marvel after this for a while.
Oh
Cause,
wow.
cause you know
Is that
sometimes when it comes to comic books, I'm like picky on characters on who to read. So like
mm-hmm.
when a series that I follow and there's too many series that I'm like, okay, look, now you guys are dragging it. I'm gonna take a break from y'all. I did the same thing with DC Comics too. I was like, look, I'm taking a break. I was like, yeah, I need consistency and better story. Now everything is being good, so I'm gonna catch back up.
We're
But
gonna have to talk about DC in a second. I'm glad you mentioned that. I
um
got I got a take for DC.
let me see. I was gonna say with Spider-Man,
Mhm.
it starts off where you find out MJ and Peter broke up again, right?
Mhm.
And it's because she's with another man, right? And then you find out she has like 2 kids. I was like,
W- With the next dude, or she don't know
yeah,
who the
with the
father
other
is?
dude.
Oh nah, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
so
crazy.
I saw that. I was like, bro.
Nah,
I was
that's
like,
foul.
after issue 1, I am done. I ain't reading this anymore. How many?
Like, she's a
Uh,
tree.
I was like, how many times you gonna have Peter MJ broke up? How many times you gonna make Peter have the Parker look? The Parker look has been going on for too damn long. Make him an adult. Miles is getting older in the comics. And why is Peter not aging? Is Peter has the Timmy Turner curse? It makes no sense.
You got the Ash Ketchum curse too, apparently. It's our ongoing theme of not aging MCs around here, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know what's going on.
like it's time for Peter to move on. Just make him adult, make him have kids, make him like. Why are you back in school, bro? Get out of school. You've been in school since I was in school. I'm not even in school no more. I got 2 degrees, Peter. Where's your degrees?
He's too busy being Spider-Man, bro.
uh,
Too busy saving lives,
Miles is
bro.
almost done with school, bro. He's almost done with high school. He about to go to college. No more. There's no more excuse for Peter anymore. I'm tired of him. It's done. I'm tired of Peter.
All right, first of all, we're gonna turn off my MC. You're gonna stop disrespecting Peter for a second. We're
All
gonna talk
right.
about your golden boy. So what's up with DC and how they fire my boy, son? How they fire Superman?
Oh, all right. So let
Talk
me
to me. Talk to me.
as someone who's part of this nerd realm, I have a website, Imperious Comic News. I'm also a part of another podcast called the Comic Book Cast. Where we talk
Talk
about
about it.
nerd stuff, what's happening in the industry. So this is something I'm on. This is my niche. So DC Studios, new leaderships, new stuff. They have a new set of goals. They have a 10-year. They have a James Gunn and Peter Safran has a 10-year goal of like things line up for consistent storytelling, consistent movies, uh consistent like they want like the TV shows, the movies to connect, like certain games will probably be canon. It's kind of like what Star Wars did. So they're trying to
Mm-hmm.
do all that. And you can't have if this is a new lead, you can't have like uh so many people was already being dropped. Like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman dropped.
Crazy.
Aquaman Aquaman, he was happy about not being Aquaman no more because he was like, "Oh, I'm finally doing on the dream project that I always wanted." You know what the dream project was?
I hope it wasn't that sleeping beast thing he was
No,
doing.
this is a DC movie.
What? Is it Lobo?
Yeah, he wants to do Lobo. He's finally gonna play Lobo.
Hey, so they
Yeah,
had to cancel my boy to do Lobo. That's tough.
yeah. So he's perfectly fine. Um, Ben Affleck, obviously he's kind of like retired from acting. He doesn't want to act no more, so he wants to direct. He has his own like production studio now. So,
Hmm.
but he wants to. He actually James Gunn. This is what James Gunn does. Instead of firing people, he actually like brings them into the office and not like, oh, we just gonna drop you. So they talk. They talk it out to like what's the game plan and stuff. So James Gunn confirms that. He confirms that Ben Affleck wants to do. He wants to direct a DC movie.
I don't know how I feel about that, but
I
we'll
mean,
see.
if you've seen Ben Affleck's like films and direction, like he directed some pretty damn good films. And
Hmm.
mind you, the Batman film he wanted to do, he was gonna direct and write.
Yeah, but if you directing, I don't think he should be directing, and he's also acting because I feel like it takes
Zendaya does
away
it with
from.
Euphoria.
I've never seen you for a day in my life.
You'll be all right. It's kind of intense. You'll be all right.
Yeah, all I know about it was that the girl was like she was addicted to some drug, and she's in school, and kids are like having sex or something. I don't know.
It's Degrassi times 10, bro. That's all I'll say. You ever watch
First
Degrassi?
first season
It makes Degrassi
or
look
like
like Nick Jr.
first season Degrassi? Or we talking like
No, it's
spinoff?
intense off the bat. It's
Okay,
like
nah,
they show like penis shaft and everything.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I need to watch this. Oh,
So
Jesus, that's intense.
and then you have Ezra Miller as the Flash, right? And if you know about the controversies of Ezra Miller, beating up
Is
people
that
in
not?
Hawaii,
I was about to
capturing
say word.
capturing people, going into people's houses, giving a
How
girl
is he
Stockholm syndrome.
still?
See
How
that
is he still the Flash?
he's off. They basically
Okay,
they can't write they're not gonna do the tax write off. For example, if you know about like Batgirl, you know how they like basically they cut that out as a tax write off. But they're not doing a tax write off for the Flash because it costs too much more money. Because CGI, you have to pay the actors. The actors could sue. There's a lot of too much. There's a lot of too much annoyance regarding like the Flash movie, so they can't like scrap it. But it's still gonna be a Flashpoint movie, so they could use this to like, you know, officially like.
nah, I mean, I wasn't aware of the Batgirl situation that you was talking
Oh yeah,
about.
there was gonna be a Batgirl movie. It had Brandon Fraser as like Firefly, etc. It had Michael Keaton as Batman.
Oh, that's the one that. Wait, I heard there was a Michael Keaton movie where they were supposed to be doing like Batman Beyond that they canceled too.
Yeah, basically all the but you wouldn't like the Batman Beyond. You know why? Because it wasn't gonna be set like the anime series. The Batman Beyond was gonna be in modern times, and that's kind of yeah, exactly.
Why though?
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's not Batman
What?
Beyond. It's Batman Modern. Okay.
It's Batman today. That's just doo doo.
Yeah.
Oh
So
man.
there's that. Ezra Miller. He's already out. Uh, Henry Cavill is a very interesting thing, right? Because we find out that even though everybody's seen this crap already. Even though he was in the post-credit scene for Superman and Black Adam, he never signed the contract. No
So how was
contract. Exactly. There was no contract signed, so there was not going to be no movies. There was not going to be. He literally has not signed the contract. He just
but
said,
my
"I'm
thing
back
is
as
that didn't
Superman."
they yeah, but didn't they well, he stopped working The Witcher in order to I was assuming to continue his role as Superman and then
Oh
they
no,
just
that wasn't because with films is different. He left The Witcher, even though there's some people who deny it. He left The Witcher because the lore the lore is like it derailed from lore too much. Because Henry Cavill said off the bat since season one, I'll take a pay cut because he loves the Witcher franchise. He loves the books and the video games. He said he even
Mhm.
take a pay cut just to be a part of the show. So if an actor who's willing to take a pay cut, this man did Mission Impossible, Man of Uncle, he did so many films and so many other stuff. So him leaving for one Superman movie is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. because we're not gonna see like a Superman movie in like say if Man of Steel 2 came out, it would have came out like 2025 or something, realistically.
That's wild.
But so yeah, like James Gunn and like Henry Cavill like had an understanding because he was like, look, he's trying to do a whole different like universe. So kind of like he can't keep actors that if they're trying to like if the majority of the Justice League is done, you can't really keep Henry. Everybody's pretty much like even for example, James Gunn made the Suicide Squad. He made Peacemaker. Even he said he was like, look, no one is safe. Everybody's gonna have to be recasted because you don't want to be tied down to a universe that was already made. You have to do like he wants to build it up. He wants to build up the he wants like if I remember, he confirmed that Superman is not gonna be an origin story. It's just gonna be
Yeah,
like
but I just feel like it's kind of weird to like let's not play like they didn't already have good set pieces. Like they had
no, they
pieces
have
that could have
set
worked.
pieces. It's just the
Like rewiping the whole entire
they have
universe
to
is kind of
because
crazy to me.
they have to because realistically, if you pay, there's so many stories that there's so many things that their films have like way too much inconsistencies. Like Wonder Woman 1984, like she was flying in that movie, but she doesn't fly in the other films. Uh, like there's stuff like the Suicide Squad to be exact. Black Adam made no sense because the Justice Society apparently was there all along. But why if Amanda Waller has contact to the Justice Society,
Why did she make the
why
Suicide Squad?
exactly? There's so many like, huh? What? Why? So they like the CEO of Warner Brothers like confirmed straight up. He was like, look, Kevin Feige is like the man, and if what's gonna work is like consistent storytelling of actual like build up of players, because if obviously if it don't work, it'll work. But James Gunn has been in the game for too long. He's produced, he's directed, he write. Um, but yeah, he wants Batman's gonna be a major player. He wants the Trinity to be like the Trinity. He wants to make sure Superman is like the number one top guy. He's like, because everybody's complaint is like, why you have all these DC stuff, but why Superman has always been on the back end? And Henry Cavill confirmed that too. Henry Cavill was like, I was trying to bring suggestions for Man of Steel 2, and they always turned them down. Every time he had a suggestion for Superman, they turned them down.
I mean, we've had when it comes down to DC, I feel like we've had a lot of Superman movies. We had a lot of Batman movies.
We don't have a
I feel like
lot.
we should have.
There's only
How many Supermen have there been? There's been so
me
many different Supermen.
no. There's only three three movie actors as Superman. Christopher
Hmm.
Reeves, which is like very old, like Superman movies, super old. Talking like you talk to your grandparents or your parents, they're like, oh wow, I know Christopher Reeves. He was crippled. Like,
Is that the one who fell off the horse?
yeah, exactly. Then
Christopher
after
Reeves
that,
it was like, is that like Adam West time? Or is that
no,
before?
it was his Superman was basically Michael Keaton's Batman time.
Okay,
All right, and then after that, the second movie Superman. Like, let's not talk like like Smallville, whatever, because when it comes to like TV shows is different. But
trash.
second person who played Superman was Brandon Routh for Superman Returns.
And that was Superman Returns. That was the one when he had
He
a
had a
son.
kid, yeah. See,
Yeah.
after that, that was it. And
Then it
after
was
that,
Man
it
of
was
Steel.
see. Now the difference is you could name like a billion freaking Batmans. George Clooney, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Val Kilmer, Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck. Should I continue with this damn list of Batmen?
Hey man, Batman's just a better character. Ain't
He
nobody
realistically,
want to
yeah,
be the golden boy, bro. That's
he's
all.
realistically the moneymaker. But that's the fault of Warner Brothers, is because
Yeah.
that's the characters like, oh, they don't, for example, Marvel could make a movie about Cotton Man Wingle Dingle. People's like, damn,
People
this is
go,
a good movie.
people
With
gonna go see it.
like, if it has bad reviews or it doesn't make money in the box office, like, oh. you're gonna like him one day because if you put him in like in a future Avengers film, or you bring him back for other crossovers, people fall in love with the character in due time. For example, Thor. I didn't like Thor. Did you like Thor off
Yeah.
the bat?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it took me to at least Ragnarok to be like,
See,
yo, Thor is fire.
and
Thor
this
was
is
like low key annoying.
and now this is the problem with Warner Brothers. They'd be like, if a movie fails, them like bring
They
out the
scrap it.
Batman. You know, like they was like, damn,
Bring
you.
out our money maker.
It was like, you
Yeah.
know what? There's another DC film that comes to mind. Bring out Joker. It was like, what? Joker?
Joker had his own stand, and Harley Quinn has her own standalone movies. That's
See,
insane.
it tells you a lot. There's so many Batman spin-off, like they rely on that. So now they want like here's Superman, here's Batman, we're gonna get Wonder Woman. And if you know James Gunn, um like when it comes to like his nerd movies, like Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever, he'll bring in characters from the bottom of the barrel. And knowing James Gunn is a full-on nerd, so he'll bring in like I was like, why have we not seen a Martian Manhunter? Why haven't we seen like um why it's been so long since we've seen like a Green Lantern? I want a Hawk Girl movie. Hawkman and freaking Black Adam's like, oh, stop, Black Adam, don't kill. You're working for Amanda Waller who's doing the Suicide Squad. This makes no sense, Hawkman.
Don't kill. We save lives. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie that.
Yeah, I rewatched the film again. It didn't hit the second time. it, it did
Trash.
not. Look, I enjoyed it the first time, like an early 2000 film. But then when you watch it again with uh with all the knowledge you have now, it was like, oh, I can't turn off my brain now. This is that little kid throw up the gang
Is
sign. He'll pull Hove.
they
He'll be
took
like, Hove,
the
pull up
Illuminati
Jay-Z.
call out for Jay, and I was nah, man. That shit was. I mean, it
But
was
I
mid.
mean, look, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, we'll say it's bad. But as long as they have a solid game plan, because realistically, there hasn't been any other thing that has a universe like Marvel. Marvel's the gold standard. Every time someone wants to do a universe, they'd be like, "Let's look at Marvel," and then they quit.
Yeah. So
So,
wait, if they resetting the whole DC thing, what they doing with Shazam? What's
so
gonna happen?
see, this is the thing. All the films that's already like filmed and directed and already
They just
coming,
gonna release
they're
them.
just coming out, and
Okay,
they basically like releasing it like, all right. And after that, I think the Flash is the last movie, and then
it's the reset button.
yeah, like the press for Flash is gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be one of those films where they're just gonna speed up the process. And like, look, we already know
Here you go.
Ezra Miller's situation is like inevitable, so you can't do the
Insane, man.
Flash. Like, imagine having a superhero, you find out he's a super villain the whole time. He's the reverse Flash the whole time.
He was just fucking with us. That could be a way they could spin the film.
He was like,
That could
no,
be
he's
his
like, I'm just
demise.
method acting. Don't worry, guys. He's like, I swear, I don't have a woman captured. She's perfectly fine. I didn't beat her. And it's like, oh, I'm just acting. I'm acting. You know.
It's violated her molecule.
Yeah, like the Ezra Miller situation is weird because I was like, you're telling me not one person tried to rock him?
He doesn't look intimidating.
That's what I'm
To be,
saying.
I just don't understand it.
I was
What are you
like,
afraid of?
I was like, how strong is Ezra Miller? How's he always, bro? There was a time where he was off grid, and the government said they couldn't find Ezra Miller. And then you find out Ezra Miller went to Warner Brothers Studios to refilm some reshoots of the film, and he dipped again. And I was like, "You're telling me what is?" I was like, "What?"
Bullshit,
The
bro.
cops
Bullshit.
wasn't there. They wasn't trying to stop Ezra Miller there.
Nah, he's a celebrity, bro. Like how they found freaking they found Meg Thee Stallion's old bodyguard all the way in another country in a matter of days when he went missing for the trial. But they can't find the Flash. They can't. He's the Flash, bro.
He's really the Flash. Maybe that's why they casted him. But yeah, again, if it's
That
good, it's
was
good. I like consistency. I don't like jumbled up things. If they do side spin off where it's not connected to the universes, I am perfectly fine because I don't always want my stuff to connect. Like Robert Pattinson's Batman. If it doesn't connect, I have no problem with it. Like I feel like it should just stay by itself. Like you
But that's
can't.
what I'm saying. They stated that Robert and the Joker were their
Yeah, they're
own
separate.
entities.
They're
So that's
not.
why
They're
I'm
not
like,
DC Studios. They're just like. They're like. They
I don't
like
get it.
Oscar. They're like movie. Let's call it movie snob direction of filming. Like
I don't see
movies,
what's
like movie snobs. Like when Joker was made, yo, like when it comes to critics, if a lot of people know, movie critics are usually white. When they showed the Joker at like one of the film festival, they got a 10-minute standing ovation of the Joker, and I was like, the Batman. The Batman is also one of those things where it's like, oh, it's like they promote it as top cinema films. They don't look at it as like purely comic book movie. I don't know why, that's why critics are weird. That's why let's say old movie critics. Old white movie critics are very weird when it comes to like films because their favorite movies always seems to be about slave movies because everybody knows Emancipation is gonna win an Oscar. Why?
Oh man, I've been
Yeah.
so disappointed in Will Smith.
You
Will
know
Smith is
why
one
he
of my
did it.
biggest actors, bro.
You know why
We
he
all know
did
why
it.
he. We all know why he did it. You just without saying it, without context, we all know why he did it.
You like I was like, out of all the actors to do it, Will Smith, and I mean, sure,
Disappointed, bro.
like he was like, oh, this is a powerful story, this other stuff. I'm like, Will, there's so many slave movies. Why you want
Yeah, we
this?
really don't
Like,
need another slave movie, bro. Like I'm
and you
tired of
know it's gonna
seeing
get nominated as an Oscar. Guess who was the ones that was praising the movie?
the Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The white collar class of it all. Whoa, is it blue collar? No, it's white collar.
yeah, it's white collar, I believe. Blue collar's like cops, I think, right?
Is it? I thought
Yeah,
blue. Oh, maybe. Yeah, yeah.
but I guess. But DC again.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, you want to
Michael
talk about
Jackson's.
Michael Jackson? This is such a
Yes.
random. This is not even a segue.
This is a complete 180 turn.
And then
Michael Jackson.
after this, I will say, if you're still here, you should be still here. I don't know. This is like we don't plan the podcast.
This is very unprofessional.
We
We
we have a
we just go with the
blueprint.
flow.
We're basically like Lil Wayne. We have a blueprint. We understand the topics, and then but the conversation just happens to derail. I mean, it's a pod. You just
You get
again,
what you get. You
it's
get
just
what
two
you get.
homies talking. We're literally just having a conversation.
Straight up.
So what you was
So
saying?
when did you find out that Michael Jackson's voice
No
wasn't real?
shit. No shit this year.
That's yo, me too. I look so for those
'Cause
who don't
I
know, if you
love
don't know
Michael
already,
too, and that's crazy.
Michael Jackson is one of my all-time favorite artists in history, bro. I thought that was just him. Like I had no idea, bro, until I don't even know what made me find it. Like how did I even
I
find the video? I think I was just like on YouTube
Yeah, I
and they
think I
just
think it
popped
was
up.
recommended on YouTube also. Like it was on my homepage and it was like, "Oh, Michael Jackson's real voice." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean real voice?"
Do you want to screen share that right now for those who don't know? Or you wanna
Nah, cuz it's going to be too tedious, but it's a short clip though. Let me see.
yeah, so nah. I mean,
Maybe
I was gonna
next
say
time.
if it messes up, your thing, don't do it. Don't do it.
Next time.
But y'all go check it out. Type in your phone right now. Michael Jackson's real voice. You're gonna be shocked, bro. I ain't even we'll talk about that in another video when we can show it. But y'all tune in for that. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, cuz I found out that the reason why he does the high pitched voice when he's like in public and stuff is because it doesn't mess with his vocal cords.
Yeah, like to protect his singing voice or something like that.
Yeah, and so I
So
was like,
weird.
"Whoa!" And then and that's crazy because you see so many interviews. They was like, "You guys don't know Michael, like we know Michael." Like for example, Usher did. He was like, "Yo, what?" No, it wasn't Usher, but Usher has stories about Michael too. It was Pharrell. Pharrell said he meant.
Pharrell?
Yeah, I believe it's the Pharrell interview. If I'm wrong, if you're watching this, leave a comment though. But it was Pharrell. He was like, "Yo, I met MJ, right?" Because he had a beat for MJ,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he said like, "Yo, MJ had like women everywhere." And then he was like in mid conversation, he made out with with some chick, and I was like, "Bro, what?" And then like there's
Gangster.
yeah, there's like other stories like Usher too. There's like all like so many like people who was like, "Yo, my MJ had like he had the juice, bro. He was rizzing everybody up."
Nah, I think I was asked that question before, but I don't remember where it was at or what the context was. They was like, "Yo, you think Michael Jackson get bitches?" And I was like, I would think
Subscribe.
so. Subscribe. I would think so. But then they was like, "Nah, man, he don't really be piping. Look at him." And I was like, "What?" But hey,
With all those
why?
dance moves.
I ain't gonna lie. I was watching Bad, like the Bad video the other day. I didn't know there was a whole movie intro with like, what's the actor name? Damn. Was it Wesley Snipes? I think it was Wesley Snipes and him. They was like in trench coats in black and white. It's
Oh
like a
yeah.
whole intermission movie to that. I didn't notice that until like literally Thanksgiving. I think I watched the video. Anyways,
Oh
he
yeah.
wasn't looking like.
I was gonna say regarding him getting women, right? You know how
Hmm.
I knew? You know how I knew MJ was that dude? You remember? You watched, obviously MJ fans know. If you watch the music video, remember the time?
Uh
How
huh.
you
Yeah.
come?
Yeah.
How you come to the throne? It was like, yo, remember me, bitch? It was like, oh. How you take her from Eddie Murphy, bro?
The Pharaoh at the time. You go to the Pharaoh's dome
And he
and
still
tell my
dipped. He
and
kissed her
son was
and
like,
dipped. That
nah,
to
that
me, I think that's my favorite MJ song. To me, that goes hard.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, there's too many, son.
Yeah.
My son, yeah, top tier. Remember the time is definitely up there. You know one that I always find funny, but it's still lit. What was it?
What?
Is it Jam with him and
Jammed.
Michael Jordan?
He was trying
Yeah,
to
just the video when he went under Michael's leg with the basketball. I'm like classic. That was just
two
two
goats,
icons. Word, two goats in one
both
video. I was
MJ.
like, that's fire.
MJ
That's
was really
fire.
that dude, bro. Like Michael Jackson, he had hits. He had hits as a kid, bro. He has hits now because the music studio. They keep bringing him from the dead. He was like, "Yo, have a feature with Lil Uzi." He's like, "Lil Uzi."
Wait, who made a song? Was it NBA YoungBoy? He made a dirty Ayada or dirty
Oh wait,
something.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't let my son go, bro. My son. Speaking of Michael, you see how they did Chris Brown and Sierra so crazy at the was it VMAs? Was it the
Oh,
VMAs?
the
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 30th
AMA
and
awards, the America Music
I
something
don't remember
awards.
what
I know what you're talking about. Where they dropped Chris
canceled their
Brown like the last
performance,
minute.
bro. Yeah, they told him, and what they said too. Like I think they
Wait, they actually
either
came
wrote
out and
out.
said it.
Yeah, they came out and said like the reason why they stopped it was because they wasn't gonna support an alleged woman abuser and an alleged child molester. Like they didn't want to support Michael's music or Chris Brown, so they just dubbed it. That was their reasoning that they gave. That's still crazy. I was like, wow, that's intense, bro.
But MJ beat the court a billion times.
Bro, they said alleged, so it's obviously not
Holy.
holding. And he's dead is crazy, bro. Like that's a crazy statement to make, in my
But
opinion.
I bet you that's the same place that's willing to play Elvis with his 13-year-old
Oh,
like
of
freaking
course,
girlfriend. Like, come on now.
13-year-old wife.
Like, uh, yo, like leave MJ alone, bro. He don't got time for all this. He's dead. Only people that knew MJ knows MJ. Um, like
How
he's
we
just a
still
goat,
learning about him, and he's been gone for. I just learned he had a real voice, and he's been gone for how many years, bro? Like that's it's insane.
right? Like
That's
Jackson
insane.
5 music banger. Left the group
Fire,
banger.
fire. Change
Vit
the skin,
yeah.
banger,
Like no matter which MJ we got, he dropped
fire,
bangers.
fire.
Afterlife
Bro.
banger. How you do that?
How you drop heat from the grave? Fire.
What's that
Nah,
song? Um, what's What's that song? Remember the song where he did with no, not he did.
Was it Justin Timberlake?
Yeah,
Or
that one.
Hold My Hand? Or was that Akon? I think
No,
Hold My Hand
no, it
was
wasn't
it
Hold My
Akon?
Hand.
Oh,
It was like
damn.
Love something.
Love me, never felt so good.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
song
slap,
slapped.
slap, slap.
Bro, they had a song called like Chicago and the man with me. Like, bro, like, I don't want to post it, but it's copyrighted. But yo, how you dropping heat from the afterlife, MJ?
Gangster. He
Like,
dropped the whole album on them, bro. Stop playing with him.
bro,
Goaded. He's
he
goaded.
there's a reason why he like you can't mess with MJ. Like for example, this artist today. Let me see.
I was gonna slide this in there because since we still talking about music, but that whole J Lo and Whitney Houston thing go
Honestly,
crazy.
I think we should talk about that.
I think we should.
And then
I-
I think we could do the reaction video. We could probably watch like one or two of the videos and we could just end it like that.
Word, because
But
the talking took more than I expected. We kind of went
yeah,
off,
it was not even
but
planned.
it just sort of flowed. That's what we said though. It was gonna happen like that. But yeah, J Lo. I'm sorry, I love J Lo, but J Lo is not from the block anymore, bro. Like
Look,
you're not J Lo from the block,
look,
baby.
man. I don't like J Lo. So
Whoa.
what movie, bro? Look, all she has is Selena, or correction, Selena. Right? Great movie, by the
Yes.
way. Great movie.
Fire.
Great movie.
Fire. I
Uh,
love her.
but then
What?
she
J
think,
Lo's
but then she thinks she could act in every movie, and every movie always seems to be her finding a white man and get married. And I was like,
what was that one? Was that the wedding planner?
bro, it's every movie. She's almost every movie she's done. Is like
Man.
if you search up her movie catalog right now, majority of the films she has done has almost the exact same plot. It's almost like what's her name? Who was the girl that played Catwoman again? Oh, Holly Berry.
Halle Berry?
He's always like Holly Berry always has to
First
save her
of all,
kid. No, I love
the
Holly
girl
Berry.
the girl who played the woman who played Catwoman, Halle Berry is French kiss fire. Oh my god, bro.
But yeah, J Lo.
Yes, focus, let's focus.
It's like J Lo.
What's the movie she had with the husband who used to abuse her? Was it Enough? That movie was fire. It
For
was like
who?
she had J Lo.
Oh,
She was with an abusive husband, and she tried to escape him. I think
oh
they
yeah,
had a
and
kid.
then she like trained and whooped him at the
Came
end of
back
the
and
movie.
beat his ass. Yeah, that movie was fire, but that's an old ass movie though.
But
But fire.
I was gonna say like she did Selena, then she thinks she could like.
It
I mean,
sound
don't
like you
get me
hating.
wrong.
I'm
She
saying
has
that.
a following, understandable. Let's be honest. Everybody could have fans. Like let's be honest. Like
J Lo, but
J Lo
J
has
Lo's
a
not a
hoop.
bad actress though. She's not a bad
She's not
actress.
bad. She's not bad of an actress. I'm talking about music career. She has a
I
huge
mean,
she has a huge fandom of her music career. Like no lie. Like she has a
hmm
huge following. But
I feel
what
like her
makes you
music.
think? Oh, what you was gonna say?
No, no, no. I'm be like, as far as her music, it has nothing to do with like vocals. You know what I'm saying? Like her music is more like house music, club music vibes, like party music. That's what I think J Lo like shines at. But saying that you got the vocals of Whitney Houston is just outright disrespectful. I would never stand on a statement like that. That's insane, bro. That's insane. Jenny from the Block could never hit
Like
Whitney Houston.
we're talking about this is the same woman who had a feature with Ja Rule, bro. What makes you think you can sing like Whitney Houston?
First of all,
No, those are
those
bops. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Those
was about to
bops.
say those two don't even play. But I ain't gonna lie, Ja Rule has got to be the most raspiest romantic singing person out there. You know that I love. But those
Yeah.
songs were bops in their time.
Don't let 50
Those
Cent
songs.
fool you. I mean, don't get me wrong. Ja Rule say some dumb stuff. He did have Fire Island, but but
Y'all read
he has
about that?
bops.
Son? I read about Fire Island. That was so bad.
One piece
That was
of one piece
terrible.
of bread and cheese.
And
Like
lettuce and cheese. What was it? 5-star course meals. Oh God.
But
Let's not bring that back up.
yeah, like her singing Whitney Houston. I don't know who who like who
Who
let that
signed off on that, bro?
slide.
It's gotta be Diddy. I'm blaming Diddy, bro.
It
That's a
has to
Diddy
be
move.
Diddy. It has to be because who gonna
Cause
cheer?
wow.
Who's gonna cheer? Oh wait,
This girl,
Grammys is like a global thing. They have like categories for everything. It's probably gonna be like country singers. I don't know. I'm like, oh yes, J Lo, sing that
yeah.
Whitney.
It's
Like
I
Brandy
don't.
exists.
Why wasn't Brandy chosen?
She was
Brandy is
literally
literally
like the
her protege, bro.
exactly.
I was literally her protege.
You telling me
The
Ray
vocals
J
were
couldn't
there.
been like, yo, bring Brandy. She could sing some Whitney Houston.
Ain't that Ray J sister? That's but it could have worked.
Like
It could have worked.
didn't Angela Bassett did a movie as Whitney Houston, or she did a movie with Whitney Houston?
I I feel like we talked about this.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. I feel like we talked about this, and I think she was either the mom or it was a different thing altogether. I know she didn't play as Whitney though. We did debunk that. I can't remember what it was that we found out though. Angela Bassett is goaded.
Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I think there was an actress or whatever who well she played Whitney Houston. For all we know, they probably did like the whole like they let the music play out and she's like lip
And she's
syncing.
like lip singing, yeah,
But J
and
Lo,
like the old
bro,
movie. I ain't gonna
Beyonce
lie.
is there.
At least
Um,
Beyonce could have, yeah, Beyonce could have tried that.
uh,
I
what's her name? Jennifer Hudson,
I feel like, I feel like Jennifer Hudson
Mary
doesn't
J.
have
Blige.
the range though. I think they're more like bass.
No,
But
you're right.
it's still better than
It's better than J
J Lo.
Lo.
It's better than J Lo by any means, but that's what I'm saying. Like Whitney was like in a class of her own when it comes to her vocalist. Like Mariah Carey is too
Oh, she's
like
very too high pitched. It wouldn't have
yeah,
worked.
she's too high. It's not gonna work. And on top of that, you don't look nothing like her. It wouldn't. It's yeah. I don't know.
Bad call. Bad call. Grammys. Bad
Yeah,
call.
man.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it just to be like, no. I'm gonna just hang up. I was like, no. How
Yo,
dare
we
you?
should live stream it. We should live stream that one moment. Oh, copyright though. But
Yeah, because everybody about to. It's gonna be too. It's gonna be too many musics. Too many.
no, I was gonna say just that one moment. We'll jump in when she comes on stage just to react to it. Or we could react to it. They're gonna have it on YouTube.
We'll see what we can do. Let's see if we can bypass it.
And if not, we just drop it, scrap it, like it never happened.
Yeah, you're right. But
Let's
yeah.
react to these videos, man.
All right, so we finally gonna we're finally gonna do it.
I ain't gonna lie, we have to save this for another. Save the reaction for another video.
If you want to, I'll see how long we're going.
Word. What's our time frame right now?
Uh, what if I told you we did?
2 hours plus. Nah.
We did like over an hour,
Okay.
an hour and 14.
That's lit. How long is the videos? It was like 10
I'll
minutes, right?
all right. If we do this, let's react to one. Subscribe. Let's react to
Just
one.
yeah. Okay.
Subscribe again.
Subscribe. Jesus. Back to
Getting
back.
a seizure, bro. What's happening?
That shit gonna start flickering.
But
Let's hurry up.
so the video's still recording.
To
Everything is
edit
still
that up.
good to go. All right, so the video we're about to play is,
Word.
if you don't know, it's called The Button. And in The Button, it's a speed dating thing. So if they don't like you or whatever, sometimes people just press the button just to press the button. I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous. They just press skip and they press the button and they skedaddle. It'll be the next person. Um, I've
You know, it's
seen
kind of like a show. You ever seen the show Next on like
yeah.
MTV?
It's kind of like next. It's kind of
Okay.
like next. But the reasonings here, you're not too familiar with these videos. I wanted you to like share. Like, I wanted you to react to these because they're honestly so ridiculous, and I need to see your reaction.
That's
Because the way people get skipped, it's
it's
kind of
wild.
wild. Yeah. So I guess the video I'll put on is called "Singles Get on a Singles Get Brutal on a Speed Dating Show." All right.
All right, let's go. Let's get it.
So
Let's watch.
I'm gonna press play now. I'm gonna make sure I press play at the really beginning, only so I could like share the screen right now because I don't want to deal with the problems. If I don't cut this out, it's because I'm lazy.
Get out of here.
If two people can last on a date for 10
Subscribe.
minutes,
Subscribe.
they win an all expenses
You
paid
hear it, right?
second date.
This is.
Nah, it just says watch stream. I gotta click
I
on it.
like
Hold
your
on.
shirt.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
All right,
Did you
it's
get
the
it at, like, a
beginning.
thrift store or something?
Oh yeah, I got it from one of my friends.
Nice.
Trey makes 1,000 plus tortillas a day.
I do make a lot of tortillas every day.
For like work or?
That's how I make my money. That's kind of what I do.
I grew up eating a lot of Mexican food, so
Oh, really?
I like tortillas.
Well,
Oh
hey.
yeah,
You know, if you're hanging out with me, you can get fresh tortillas anytime.
nice.
Whoa. What does that mean?
Okay.
I'm not too big of a fan of tortillas, then. Yeah.
Maybe
All right.
I like.
Can I get the fuck out of here? Or what's the?
Damn.
Sounds good.
He said, "Can I get
You're
the?"
really passionate about tortillas, huh?
Listen, can I get the fuck up out of here?
Hello, I'm Abby.
I'm Cody.
Nice to meet you.
What do you do for like your hobbies?
I'm really into K-pop. So I go
K-pop?
to K-pop concerts.
Nice, like BTS.
Oh yeah.
Is that not racist?
Abby
I'm
hates
sorry.
feet.
I'm not gonna lie,
What
I
do
thought
you-
the same thing. Don't
I
worry.
just think they're really gross.
Can you show her your feet?
Do you want me to show you my feet?
Yes,
No.
please.
It's
Oh,
gross.
nice.
Why would you?
Cool.
She
Know
don't
about
know.
the feet.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't blame you. I'm not a big fan of feet, especially
For sure.
I'm a big climber, so my climbing shoes get kind of
Oh,
rough.
yeah. But what's a normal Sunday for
Miss
you?
climbing.
I get up, climb, and lately we've been doing a lot of barbecues. Why did you reject me?
Oh, I'm just not really like an outdoorsy person, but you're really
no worries.
awesome. Yeah,
Nice
no,
to meet you.
yeah, you're so
He
nice.
lying. You saw his feet.
Shorty, she saw that nigga's feet. It was like next.
Oh, is this an ad? I'm at the ad play. Screw it. Help them out, right? We don't got
Word, we
ads.
need to-
We don't got
we
ads.
need- Is this Michael B. Jordan? Get him.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
What makes you horny?
Sorry.
What makes you horny?
He's about to hit the
Is he
button.
horny?
I don't know. This is weird. I'm an ass man. Is that?
Oh, you're a man of culture.
He's a man of.
Oh, damn.
He hit it first.
This is gonna sound hella whack, but none of the guys have got to press the button yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yes, he snitches.
So it's he was so aggressive. My theory is he's not into white women.
Herrick,
I'm
Yeah.
screaming.
nice to meet you.
I have a fact about Julie. She was banned from Hinge.
Banned from Hinge. What did you do?
I was unhinged, and
Oh, shit.
I would fire
Your turn.
back to anybody that would make too early of a sexual.
Too slow.
I feel like we were
She was
talking about it
slow.
in the last
She thought
roll,
about
but
it.
like still kind of.
She said,
I Thank you.
But you're dope. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I got banned off Tinder, so I guess we had that in common.
What did you do on Tinder? Hey, you get banned off Tinder.
see, he was white with a trucker
Yeah,
hat.
I
I'm
like your
dead.
earrings.
Thank you.
And we have the
direction,
same
time.
gold earrings.
Yeah, true. Mine's a little bigger, but
Jasmine likes nerdy frat guys.
nerdy frat guys. That's not me.
Nerdy frat
What are
guys.
you? How would you describe yourself?
I don't know. See?
Damn.
Was it because I rejected the last two?
No, I'm
Subscribe.
not,
Shit, huh?
no, I'm not petty like that.
Every
But
time.
She a liar, bro.
Word, she capping, son.
This
She
is
had no
girl
reason
code.
to.
Get out of here.
Say frat.
Look, you seem like a cool person, so why you rejected
Thank
me?
you. It
Oh,
felt like
look,
the
just
right day
watch
to
how
do
she
it.
rejects him.
This is my first time wearing it.
Talk about this thing that you humans call God.
I don't necessarily say that I'm
Christian just because religion is really hard for me because
sure.
Christianity has hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
I still struggle with that, but I do have.
He look like your
Okay.
brother, Ricky.
Jesus.
I was a youth pastor for
He
like
looked
3
like your
months
brother.
Okay.
At 21. We did like this promo video for the kids, like this like rap Christian video, and I did it. We gonna. Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, fashion wise, the Kraken hat doesn't go with the sweater. Which sounds
What?
really bad.
Cat.
I'm not basing this off
She don't know what she's talking about. It does. Trust me.
She's capping, bro.
What?
Nah, she's doing this for the girl code. This is a competition.
What's your biggest hobby?
Biggest hobby?
Oh, yeah, you have to skip him.
Jasmine is into clubbing.
Look where his hairline is
That's
at.
true. I do.
First of all, it starts like, god
And
damn.
You too. Show me your best club dancing.
Oh, is that like the Rasputin? Oh, nope.
Oh, he getting sturdy?
I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie,
he is
she
getting
on the phone.
sturdy.
Hit the button, bro. You supposed to catch her.
The dance moves. Like I got secondhand embarrassment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I thought his dance moves were fucking dope.
Cap.
Hi, nice
He's
to meet you.
lying.
Not the freaking button talking. I'm
I don't
weak.
know. Someone who's like easygoing and having fun.
Get out of here.
Damn.
Somebody that knows what,
Get out of
you
here.
know, and the whole,
This
like,
is now a
you know, I don't know
competition
my
of who
life,
can hit it
it's kind of
fastest.
a little bit of a red flag for me.
Okay.
Sorry.
Are anyone cute or no? There was one guy who was kind of cute, and I was like, I could vibe, but your hat doesn't match your outfit.
What do you do for work?
He's
So
really-
I'm a patient
Ah.
access representative.
Oh man, this is the part I really
Student, and
remember.
I'm going to be a nurse tech soon.
Okay, that's
How
sick.
about you?
I work at the Department of Licensing. I just work in customer relations, so basically just
She's
handle,
bad.
you know,
Word.
people's records and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Can you ask him what his turn-ons are?
What are your turn
Who's asking the questions?
I think like
The
That
button.
would've
wise, I
That'd have been
am
me,
big
bro.
on, like,
I'd have been like, show your butt.
My love language is physical.
Okay.
So like turn-ons wise, I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's one of those like,
You lost, bro.
you know, like
You could have.
anything in this
Should have just
area,
pulled
I
the
guess.
trigger.
Oh,
Like
okay,
nothing,
okay,
nothing like
okay.
not like porn star status, nothing like that, but like
I wasn't thinking of a porn star, but now I'm
Nothing
thinking
like
it's
that.
porn star.
no. What about you?
I just
He
like
into
when
it.
somebody kind
She
of does,
into it.
like,
You got
words
that
of
jungle
affirmation.
fever. I
No,
see
I
you.
totally
My
get
kind of
that.
thing.
You know, kind of like they're reaffirming.
Word. My son hit them with the.
Reaffirmation. Sorry, I don't know how to talk.
It's
sometimes.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
Yo,
So
he's
sorry.
he's
Hi.
he a little
Fumbling. He
flustered. He a little
He-
flustered.
Oh no.
What the fuck? What happened to the button?
Do you find Brian attractive?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Kind of do.
You get the struck. going,
Damn.
You know, you got that going.
Oh, she feeling it? Or she feeling the kid? Who is this in the red shirt?
Nice to meet you.
I'll just bow out.
It worked.
Fair enough.
Was that you testing it?
Yeah,
or was that
but
real
testing
rejection?
and rejection.
I feel so bad.
She's a
You feel
monster.
like that kid in high school who was like super sweet, and then you never wanted to reject him, and they come over to you and they're like, "Will you date me?" And you're like, "No." I
Damn.
had that
When
experience.
she said she was feeling him, oh, she was capping, bro. That's
I do
crazy.
like bad boys. Hi.
Listen to Ice Spice before she got there.
I like
You
bad
thought I was
boys.
feeling you?
What makes you think I'm a bad boy?
I didn't say
Oh yeah, he better reject her.
Nah, that's okay. What's your name?
Razia, what's your name?
Jason.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Are you a bad boy?
Okay, smooth cat.
Wholesome
My name's
person. How
Jason.
about that?
You sound so toxic. I'm sorry.
I'm not toxic at all.
I'm a wholesome person.
I am
I'm
wholesome.
gonna let you redo it. How would you describe yourself?
Wholesome.
What if what if he's from the country?
Oh,
What if
thank
he's just
you.
smooth?
Damn, why she slap the button man hard, bro?
Also-
Non-toxic. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. Like
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna lie.
believe
His
one bit.
when they put the
You.
panel on his face, he looked like the character him from the Powerpuff Girls with the red background. It looked crazy.
Are you like a pet person?
I mean, yeah, but like, what do you mean you like to smell your dog?
So you know how like if there's someone you really like the smell of them?
Yes.
I'm the same way with my dog.
Okay, so like you're
Oh,
picking
yeah,
up the
this is-
shampoos and
Whoa, you're
stuff
like,
on purpose
what?
to make sure they smell good for you.
I don't get that.
Huh?
Oh, for my own hair or for my dog?
No, for your dog.
Yeah, no. I mean, just as like, not even when he's shampooed, like the barber, just whenever.
Oh.
Just like smell my dog. I guess that's kind of weird. Do you have any
Call the
dogs?
cops on this
I
man.
used to have a dog.
Wait.
Hit the button.
Yeah,
Hit
he
the
gotta
button, bro.
go. Look at
Nice to
him.
meet you as well.
He a serial
What you
killer.
got going on here?
I tried a little bit.
Okay,
I tried a
Top
little
Golf.
bit.
Do you work at Top Golf?
I do. I'm a bartender there.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
usually go to the actual driving ranges, you know, in the area. but I was
So
like,
you play golf?
I do play golf.
Okay.
Do you play golf?
I picked it up when I got to Top Golf.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, we might have to get a swing sometime.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay. So, what do you like to do for fun other than golf?
So I was a cosmetologist and an esthetician for a little bit.
Oh, okay. So you could do hair.
Yeah, I can do hair.
But I have a question. How would your ex, your most recent one, describe you?
She would probably say I'm caring.
Why would you ask that question?
Yeah, that's such a toxic question. to
She
ask.
would say I'm controlling, but the only reason why
Damn,
she would
bro,
say that
you didn't have to
is
say
because
that.
She
Why?
posts
Why would you say that?
very explicit pictures on Instagram.
Bag
Wow.
fumbled.
No, I understand that you're happy with your body, and I
You better hit that red button first. That's all I'm saying.
Can we like?
You
It's
saw
about to
her
come right
eyes when
down.
he was like controlling. She was like, "What?"
Interesting.
Yo, smack that button.
Wow,
Oh, she
you
almost
about to
did
hit
it.
the button on me?
No, I got scared. I swear.
To defend her, she didn't press the button.
You didn't.
I didn't, and I've been pressing it. I have been.
Oh, I've
pressing
been seeing the cycle.
Do you think you two would be interested in going on a second date?
I'd be interested in going on a second date.
I too would be interested in going on a second date.
You seem like you
That boy
actually
gets a little
care. When you say,
flamboyant
like,
over
you're
there,
a
boy.
caring person. Sometimes you care too much, and you kind of seem like you're really putting yourself out there. Like you're not really holding back, and I really like that. I admire that.
Your smile, honestly.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna light up one more time. And if you don't press me, you win the
I'm not
button.
even gonna look at it, so if you hit it.
Bro, what is her skincare like?
Ouch.
Oh, damn.
What the hell?
Hit me.
I don't know. I just couldn't get over the little like thing that you were talking about with your ex. I kind of do like to post freely. I don't like anybody to hold me back. That was kind of my issue with my last relationship.
Wait, what's she
so
post?
As much as I like everything else in the conversation, and I really
We're about to
wanted
follow her right now. Find
What's
out.
her name?
situation
What's
where
her
I don't
Insta?
hold
We're
back.
gonna search in the description.
I'm really sorry.
It's cool. I get it. You know. I let her keep posting though. She wanted me.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
No matches this episode.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's sad.
Sad my ass, you know. She
YouTube Shorts.
Full of shit. Word.
capping.
Go to the description. You curse her out. Let me see.
No, there's another video where they do a blindfold one, and like there's a
Oh,
blindfold, like they'd be like, "Oh, touch their face." Oh, like you can't see them at all. And there's this one video where it's a full on weeb, right?
I'm screaming, bro.
And like she was talking to an Asian guy, but she didn't know he was Asian,
Why his voice was deep?
huh? Because you can't see because they're blindfolded, so they can't see anything. But she was cosplayed as somebody from Demon Slayer 2. And it was
Oh,
like,
wow.
it was like, he's like, make out, and they started making out, and then they take off the blindfold, and you know,
The reactions to that gotta be insane.
bro, the reactions to a lot of the blindfold just, a lot of men a lot of men get disappointed. There was there was one time this guy was like, oh, he's like, oh, you don't like me? He's like, oh, you know. Like it's about the personality, but he was like, because when he had a blindfold, it was a different like situation.
Like
But we took it off,
reaction.
but then he went like this after they make out. I want to show you the girl, but I feel like I'll save it for another time. But he went like, he's like, oh, I don't think this ain't gonna work out. I was like, what?
Nah. After he already kissed her, that's crazy.
Yeah. They just forced to like kiss. It was wild. And yeah, that was pretty much the video. That's what I wanted to show you. There's other stuff. I wanted to do more, but since we did like so much of the talking on the pod already, it's like, damn.
Son, just save it for another party, bro.
Yeah,
Just save it.
regardless, it was a pretty good video. I think we could end it off right here, right? We did pretty good.
Word. Your boy got some light now. You can see me. I'm not
Yeah,
faded
see?
into the dark.
You
I feel
know,
like we did good today.
you know, I blurred my background. My room is a mess.
That's why you seeing it from this angle. Because if you go out this box, it look kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
But yeah, that's the end of episode 2 of the
We got
CCP.
2 in the books. Let's go.
You know, this is like, it's probably one of the easiest things we can do because
It's
we're
literally
literally
just
just talking.
chopping it up.
We're literally just
Yeah,
talking.
it's what we do on the regular,
Yeah,
bro.
that's literally what we do already. But now we just have some of it on video because sometimes the things we say is kind of ridiculous and funny. So
Now we can look back at it. Pause. Not like never mind. Never mind. Let's end the video, bro. Let's end the
and
video right here.
that's the end of the
On that
video.
note,
Yeah, that note, end of the video. Say your socials because we can't link our socials.
oh yeah, all right.
We
So
have
you
to
can
wait
follow your
2 months.
What?
Yeah.
All right. So you can follow your boy on what is it? I don't even know how to do this. On Instagram at the Moody Show.
You could
Is
say
that how you
that.
do it?
You could say your YouTube channel, and that's pretty much.
I mean, everything is at the Moody Show. So it's MOODIE Show. That's it, bro. Tune in. And follow my boy, you know, on the Imperious
Follow.
Comics. Stop playing.
Read my nerd stuff. Follow me on Twitter because I'll be liking and sharing memes on Twitter. It's fun. Twitter is, it's a chaotic place, but I enjoy it. I think that's it. I really got nothing. Oh, check out the comic book. Check out the comic book cast. This is a free me because I'm on that podcast as well. Check me out there if you want just full on nerdy stuff. And I think that's it. That's pretty much
All
it.
right, let's end it.
End it. Yeah. Go watch Avatar 2. No, I'm just playing. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. I'm ending it here right now.
How does Superman do it? She was like, Superman 1, 2, and zoop.
Nah, we're
Copyright.
ending it.
Copyright.
That's it. That's it.